Ukrainian special forces annihilate North Korean platoon in close combat in Russia's Kursk region. In a daring cross-border operation, the Special Operations Forces have eliminated a platoon of North Korean soldiers during a close-quarters battle in Russia's Kursk region. The engagement, carried out by the Rangers' 6th Regiment, marks a rare direct clash between Ukrainian forces and troops from North Korea operating alongside Russian forces. The mission took place last month, but was only recently declassified due to operational security. Video footage from drones and body cameras reveals the intensity of the assault. A team of 8 Ukrainian warriors, supported by reconnaissance drones and operating from the Humvee armored vehicle, infiltrated enemy territory and reached direct engagement range. Utilizing captured trenches for cover, they engaged North Korean unit 3 times their size. Despite the numerical disadvantage and incoming artillery fire, Ukrainian operators maintained initiative and tactical superiority throughout the fight, ultimately neutralizing all 25 enemy combatants. Ukrainian team successfully withdrew after completing their mission, underscoring once again the effectiveness and professionalism of Ukrainian forces in hostile environments. This operation not only highlights the growing presence of foreign mercenaries and troops in Russia's war against Ukraine, but also demonstrates the Ukrainian military's capability to strike deep behind enemy lines. Meanwhile, a Russian reconnaissance and sabotage group managed to cross the no-man's land south of Pokrovsk and take shelter in a building on the city's edge. They likely weren't there long before a Ukrainian drone operated by the 155th Mechanized Brigade spotted them, and the brigade destroyed the building in a precise strike. It cost Russia tens of thousands of casualties and hundreds of vehicles, marching the roughly 40 kilometers from Avdiivka to Pokrovsk. But march they did. As 2024 turned into 2025, 2 Russian field armies, each overseeing as many as a dozen regiments, with up to 2,000 troops apiece, reached Pokrovsk's outskirts. The lead Russian elements hunkered down just a few miles from the city. Ukraine rushed reinforcements, including the newly formed 155th Mechanized Brigade with German-made Leopard 2 tanks. But the hastily organized and poorly led brigade disintegrated upon arrival, prompting senior Ukrainian officials to step in. Drone warfare helped save Pokrovsk's defenders. Operating miles behind enemy lines, drones turned the key Ocheretin-Prors road into a graveyard of Russian supply trucks and armored vehicles. Drone raids significantly complicated logistics for the Russian armed forces. Today, the 155th Mechanized Brigade is battle-hardened, and the Russian forces south of Pokrovsk are in worse shape. It's one thing for saboteurs to briefly infiltrate the edge of the city and die trying. It's another for a full-scale Russian assault to hold ground there. Still, Ukraine expects more attempts. The Pokrovsk direction is viewed by Ukraine's military political leadership as the absolute priority for the armed forces of the Russian Federation. The Ukrainian Center for Defense Strategies reported. Meanwhile, a group of the 8th SSR Regiment repelled an enemy attack near Chasiv Yar in the Donetsk region. After that, the operators eliminated 3 more occupants, who managed to gain a foothold in the basement of a residential building. The basement became a trap for the enemy. The enemy was completely destroyed. The SSO soldiers approached it and threw thermobaric grenades. In the same direction, the operators engaged in firefight with another enemy group. As a result, Several invaders were destroyed, and the enemy's radio station and weapons were captured. This incident happened last year, but only now for operational security reasons, we can release the footage from the SSO operator's body cameras. Ukraine's ability to strike 2,000 kilometers, 1,243 miles, deep into Russia is redefining the front lines, bringing the war to territory Moscow once thought untouchable. The deep strike drone strategy is clear: cripple logistics, wipe out ammunition depots, and ease pressure on the front lines. It peaked on 22 April. A massive explosion devastated the 51st Arsenal of Russia's main missile and artillery directorate, GRAU, in Barsovo, Vladimir Oblast, one of Russia's biggest ammunition depots. Believed to hold up to 264,000 tons of munitions, the blast marked one of the most devastating strikes on Russia's military stockpiles to date.
Та ні, поїхати.